Big Brown went to Mexico, sat in the sun and sipped on coladas, and now he's super brown. Big Brown went to Mexico, sat in the sun and sipped on colada, and sat around with an empty brain because he doesn't read, and now he's super brown. Now he's super brown. Then he got lost at sea, which we're going to talk about. Lost at sea, which we're going to talk about, which is my biggest nightmare. Did you use any sunblock? The answer is no, because he's brown. And he's not white. I'm English and German, he says, which is a complete lie. You couldn't look more Sephardic. We have an Israeli woman in the house.
We have an
right
intern.
now.
Intern
Could
in
he
the
look
house.
any more? He looks Israeli. Yes or no?
Would you guess I'm white?
He doesn't look Israeli.
No.
He looks
Come
Native
on.
American.
Do I look like
Yeah.
Aaron Hernandez, but better?
Yeah,
All right, I'll take that.
You could be Spanish. You could be.
There's
Arabic,
a lot of things.
You could be Arabic. You could be Israeli. You could be a lot of things.
Well, in Mexico, everyone talked to me in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
All of them. And I'm like, no,
I'd love to look
Americano,
brown.
Americano. This is the difference between you.
Americano.
This is
Not that coffee that you take.
Yeah, right?
You take
Hey,
espresso
this is
and
the
add
difference
water.
between me and you. We go to the beach, which we did play beach volleyball, which first of all, I scored
smoked 'em.
17 points straight.
You calm down.
Destroyed these fucking.
Well, you had no answer to my serve, and you know that, right?
No, we were on the same team.
I know, but when we
We're on the
weren't,
same.
but-
How about
but
my
when we
serve?
weren't.
How about my serve?
serve was good.
Anyways, back to Mexico. This is the difference
the
between
pro
you.
athlete wants affirmation.
This is the difference between me and you. When there's sun out, you put sunblock on.
Yeah.
I put tanning oil on. That's the difference. I put tan oil on.
You put.
I'm all greased up.
You want more
what?
sun. You
I
want
can't get any.
more.
I am super brown right now. There's Mario and then there's Super Mario. I'm Super Mario right now.
It's true.
Straight as brown as it gets.
Now, can I ask you a question?
About Mexico?
Did you wear shorts or did you wear a Speedo?
You know, I have these real short, shorts, basically boy shorts, booty shorts, and I hike those up to look like a sunga.
You love to show off the apple thighs.
I did. When we were playing volleyball, I had them hiked up, huh?
Well,
Why? I need to move. I need to move.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Couldn't believe how often you were hiking those shorts up. It was appalling.
Well, I play
You know
for
what
keeps.
though? One of the girls that was playing said, "I like hot shorts on guys," and I was like,
Yeah,
I want
Brian.
to wear those fighter shorts."
See, that's why you need to hang out with me more. I kind of know what's in.
But I have the rip
No,
curl.
no,
I have the rip curl.
you had
ones.
those baggy-ass
Surfer, little
shorts.
surfer boy shorts.
We were playing volleyball. Brian had these baggy ass shorts. And it was that flat ass. It was not
What
a
do you
good
mean
look.
flat ass.
Well, in those shorts you did.
Yeah, but I got a beautiful.
I know you need
round-
to show it off. You need
Yeah.
to show them what you're working with.
I got an
That's like
outline.
having a Ferrari. It's like having a Ferrari and then having like some
Tarp in it.
bullshit tarp in the back.
You're
So
right.
you're just showing the front.
No, listen.
You were peacocking in the front, hiding the back with those baggy shorts.
Right. I swear to God, next time I'm gonna wear my rip curls.
Do it, man. I'm gonna bring a sunga. I like to lather up the legs with a little oil.
Yeah.
And the back.
Yeah.
Play some ball.
Here's the reason
I
I
had
wear
sand.
it.
I was covered in sand.
Here's the reason I wear it around you, is that if we're on the beach and I'm wearing hot pants and some thugs come up and say, "Let's beat up that guy in hot pants," I got Big Brown with
True.
me. And all of a sudden,
I'm greased up. I'm gonna be slippery. Go ahead and get a hold of me. I'm gonna
good
be
luck.
super slippery.
Yeah, good luck fighting Big Brown when he's slippery
Slippery like a seal.
in the sand. And yeah, big old seal in a sunga. Now you're getting your ass kicked by a sunga. Well, a sunga clad seal. That's a disaster.
Throwing head kicks, ball sweat in your face.
I do think about that when I'm with you. When we're walking around, I think to myself, well, I'm with Brennan, and if there's a problem, he can usually beat up 3 or 4 regular guys.
For sure.
And that's
For sure.
That's pretty say. And I can throw my hands. You know, I'm sparring now, right?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
know.
And you know how many people spar in that gym?
Zero.
About 3.
About 3.
Everybody's out there.
Me and maybe 3 other guys.
It dawned on me. I was like, I'm there to fight. I'm there to learn how to fight.
Well,
with
at
Wayne
Box and
McCullough.
Burn, it's 80% females, first of all.
Yeah. But if I got a guy like Wayne McCullough teaching me, I'm going to learn. That's a valuable experience, right? He's a
That's
world
why
champion.
I like you. That's why I like you. Most people just go in there, hit mitts.
No.
Mitts is a false sense of reality.
Oh, my God.
Just because you can hit mitts does not mean you can fight.
It does
Just
not mean
because
anything.
you buy your brown belt off eBay does not mean you know jiu-jitsu.
Let's put it this
Just
way.
because you buy a Fighter in the Kid t-shirt does not make you funny. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
if you just
but
buy
we
these
want
things,
people buying those T-shirts.
you can buy them, humor not included.
That's right. You got to.
Big brown dick not included.
Hey,
you
wait
know
a
what I'm saying?
minute.
Just because you buy the shirt, this stuff doesn't come with it.
Doesn't come with it.
Doesn't come with
You can't
it.
have this big old spotted dick with you.
No, man, it doesn't come with it. You got to earn that.
Got to earn it.
You gotta-
Gotta
and-
earn it.
and you
Which
do
is why
that
we
by-
sell- which is why we sell the dick pump on fighterthekid.com.
There's no dick. There's no dick
Well,
bump.
maybe we should.
However, we are giving lessons in chicken heads.
Yeah.
You
Well,
got
we're
to
gonna
be at least a 2-stripe, I'd say blue belt to start buying Fighter in the Kid
And-
t-shirts
and-
and chicken heads.
So you kids should know we are actually going to be at the UFC Expo doing a live Fighter and the Kid podcast. Sunday
only. Fighter and the Kid live
No,
UFC
it's Saturday,
Expo.
isn't it?
Nope, it's Sunday.
Okay, it's Sunday.
For sure, watch your P's and Q's. Yeah, because don't confuse people. It's Sunday.
So, and you, by the way, are going to be there with your. You've designed the shirts.
I've designed the
We're going
shirts.
to be signing shirts.
We'll slowly roll. We will tweet and Instagram this out. There will be just to release shirts. There will be 10 signed Fighter and the Kid shirts, Abbott Kenny Fight Club T-shirts. Whoever buys the first 10, they will be signed by Brian and myself, and then from there it's just on.
But you
on
know
to the
what?
races.
But
we're also selling the Expo
on the
shirts.
down low. If you guys are around and you want me to sign your shirt, I'll do it anyway.
I won't. I won't.
Yeah.
I won't.
So
no,
much
I'm just
for
kidding.
business. How many
Just
shirts are we
kidding.
selling? Because we didn't get that many. 200?
Oh, we got a lot of shirts. Don't
We
worry.
do?
Don't worry. Yeah,
All
this is stuff we can talk about off the air. These
No,
are
I like
details
talking
off
about
the
this
air.
stuff. Now, hold on. Let's get back to Mexico.
You want to go back to
before we get
Mexico?
into the fight.
First of all, I was talking to my brother. I was a little bit worried about going to Cancun. I had appearance down there for my manager. Long story. Anyways, I was worried about getting kidnapped. And finally, my brother texted me. He goes, "You idiot. You think they're going to kidnap a 6'4", 250-pound professional fighter? I think they're going to go for the small, rich, white guy.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine."
Yeah.
However, it's all I think about when I leave this
Well,
state.
by the way, those drug cartels are not afraid of a 6'4", 250.
That's what I'm saying.
They have an army. They have an army.
And I feel like I'd go for a nice, pretty young ransom.
Well, you're a cutie pie.
I know. I'd get raped for sure.
Yeah.
They would just tie me down and abuse my ass
Hey, can you?
and my mouth.
All right. Whoa, bro. Why are you smiling?
Right? Don't you think?
Why are you smiling when you say that?
Not a whole time. is
Why are
it?
you
No, I'm
fiddling,
just
why are you
kidding.
fiddling with your piece? And,
Yeah,
where are your hands,
right.
bro?
I'm just saying the
Jeez.
drug cartel would take Big Brown. I'd be a sex
Let's
slave.
not give them any ideas, bro.
Well, I'm not going back. I'm
Because-
fine here.
And I just
Come
wanna
get
say,
me, Marina Del Rey. I got troops around here.
For the record, I don't think the drug cartels do that kind of stuff. So I just want to say that I don't think they're.
Oh, because you know so well.
I don't think there are a lot.
How do you know there's not some badass gay Mexican drug cartel
Maybe there
who's
are.
like, let's get this Big Brown.
Okay.
He's going to be all oiled up.
bro.
Let's get him. And let's get the kid, too. And then you and I are tied side by side. Like, no.
This is not my
no.
fantasy, bro. You're getting
Mine
really
neither.
detailed.
No, this is my
You
nightmare.
have a boner. I mean, your pants are clearly straining.
I'm just saying, man, this stuff happens. It's CNN.
Wipe your mouth. You're drooling.
I've
Bro,
seen it on
calm down.
CNN.
Have you?
This kind of stuff happens.
What CNN are you watching? Guys Are Us? Man, oh man.
Yeah, so I'm in Mexico.
By the way, Evan is over there going, I don't know how we can air this stuff.
Yeah, right. Fighting the kids, son.
One thing I'll say to anybody who's homophobic, it cracks me up because straight guys are constantly talking about gay things. You
I
ever
don't
know-
care at all.
It just cracks me up how straight guys are always basically almost gay.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of the nature of being in locker rooms, and which doesn't make sense because you're just gay because you never played any team sports. So
I was a wrestler,
I have
so
an
that's a team-
excuse.
that's
I have
kind
an
of-
excuse.
Wrestling is kind of a team sport.
Wrestling 1 year in high school doesn't count,
Well,
Brian.
it was 4 years.
Whatever.
It was 4 years.
Doesn't
so don't
count.
ever say 1 year again.
I'll tell you what, though. Last night, the stewardess, super gay. Had to tell him, pump your brakes, bro. Pump your brakes. He had a flat top, 2 pair of stairs.
Really?
Gave me extra peanuts. Extra
Did he?
pretzels.
Giving
Yeah,
you the-
and I was like, bro,
giving you
I'm
the
all
soft
set on
eyes?
peanuts, bud. This is the 6th time you've been over here. How about you just
giving you the soft eyes?
kept going, you fighting that CCF, huh? The hell's the CCF? I mean, how'd your ears get that way? For sure, quit sweating and back up. For sure, back up. I'm all set on coffee.
Quit hovering
this is my,
over me with your
This
peanuts.
is my 5th set of coffee.
Yeah.
How about you back up?
Yeah. 5th cup of coffee.
Would not
Lots
leave me
of
alone.
peanuts in your lap.
Lots of peanuts. Gave me a cheese plate for free.
And
Did I flirt with him for the cheese plate? A little bit. A little bit.
You'll flirt for cheese.
I'll hike up, show him the guns.
Did you
Sir, you got a cheese plate over there? And
Did
I
you-
start
did you-
hiking up, showing the shoulders.
Did you hold a sign that said "Will bang for cheese"?
I'll tell you what, man. It's interesting. You wouldn't shut up about the UFC. Leave me alone. I want to just be like, listen, man, you're literally barking up the wrong tree. For sure, leave me alone.
My friend is
Because now you get on my
my
nerves.
friend is very gay and he loves watching the UFC. He's like, they're animals. But I mean, that makes sense. There's some good-looking guys out there
Makes
doing
sense.
man stuff.
Makes
I know a lot
sense.
of women that secretly watch it.
Yeah. What?
And by that I mean
that's no
by that-
secret.
No, by
Brian.
that I mean Bryan Callen when he puts on a wig. Now let's
Let's get back to Mexico. First of
Can
all,
we?
in Mexico, Cancun, yes, I was a little scared the whole time. And you got to stay in a zone. If you leave the zone, you can get in trouble.
yeah.
And the guy was telling me, he's like, really the only time Americans get in trouble with the, the cartel and stuff like that is if they leave the zone, the hotel zone. I guess there's like a mile radius or whatever. You can't leave that zone.
Sure.
And he says you get in trouble if you're looking for drugs. Big Brown don't do drugs, so that was no problem. I was like, all right, that's not an issue.
Anybody know where I can get some cocaine? Looking for a kilo. Anybody?
Right? Got a lot of cash. Yeah.
Don't go to the local bar and be like, looking for coca for my nose, coca.
Yeah, so that was an issue. Listen, for me, when I leave, and I told you text me how's first of all, my phone didn't work at all out there, so stuff for me to send texts, or I was sending pictures, no one's getting anything.
Yeah.
For me, it's weird when I leave somewhere and, my brother and manager's like, oh, it's so beautiful out here, blah, blah, blah. I guess. I live on the beach. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm over it. Literally, when I fly in, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I live on the beach. I live in Los Angeles.
Well,
I live in
I don't do well on vacation, and I don't do well just sitting on a beach. I just don't. I like to play volleyball. I like to do things.
You know what? I can't relax if I feel unproductive. I'm stressed out when I have to relax and I can't do anything.
Vacations, if I don't feel like I'm contributing to my future income in my life, I get stressed.
If I'm not getting better, I'm not happy.
Well, not only that, but as a comic and as a fighter, you're like, we don't have a pension. It's up to me to make my money, and I got to figure out a way. How am I going to pay my mortgage next year? That's how I think.
Well, it was just bad timing too. So I go there, everyone's like, "Oh, you just need to relax. It's gonna be better for you." Blah, blah. Nah. How about no? How about trying to get these Finding the Kids shirts done, trying to put all that together, which we're in the process of doing, and then I'm trying to buy a home. What? That's all I can think about. And then while I'm in the water, I was thinking, because this last camp, I run a lot. My back and foot have been hurting.
Yeah.
So the whole time I was thinking about what can I do better for next camp. I got an idea. I'm going to hire a professional swim coach who's going to teach me to swim like more efficiently. I'm going to do that instead of running.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Good idea, right?
But the thing I worry about that is that every fighter I know, from boxers to anybody, always runs. I wonder if swimming.
How many heavyweights you know that run? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's
for sure.
True.
Pipe
You're
down.
A heavyweight.
Yeah, what's your P's and Q's?
Yeah.
I'm the only heavyweight running around. I run miles, man. I love it.
Yeah.
But it's taking a toll on my knee and back, so I'm gonna start swimming. I'm gonna hire a good swim coach. I'm gonna start swimming a bunch because I like to be in the ocean anyway. I'm in the ocean all the time, anyways.
Yeah.
So in Mexico, I got bored. I can't just sit at the hotel and eat this food and blah 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 because then I feel fat, out of shape. So I went for a swim, and then there's these boats. I don't know how to drive a boat, so I rent this boat, just whatever. And there's something. It's the same with me. I don't know, being a comedian, put yourself out there, but being a fighter too. Being a fighter is a different thing because there's still caution in the wind, right? There's something in you that most people don't have. It's a switch that says this isn't safe. You shouldn't do this.
Yes.
For me, when I hear that, I'm like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Who cares? So I'm driving this boat, and he goes, "Hey man, you shouldn't go too far because the waves are really heavy, really dangerous." Well, and he goes, "Don't go past that white marker." Boy, did I go past that white marker.
Sure did.
And I got lost. Super lost. And I was like, I wonder how much gas this thing has. I'm in the middle of the ocean in Cancun.
In a little speedboat.
A little speedboat. I don't see land anymore. And so
that's a big problem.
I know, but I've watched a ton of Naked and Afraid, and I watched a ton of Survivor Man. So I was thinking to myself, all right, I don't know how much gas I have to get back. Swimming's not really an option.
No, it's not.
I did see a couple sea turtles, which I'm pretty sure I could catch and bite their heads off.
You saw a couple sea turtles?
Ton of sea turtles. But I was out so deep, there's sea turtles everywhere.
Can I be honest?
What?
Raw sea turtle sucks.
Well, it's better than what am I going to do? Eat the boat? I had no food,
Did you have
no
a knife?
water.
Did you have a knife, or are you just going to try to eat?
No, I'm going to pop his head off like an action figure.
It's kind of a big head, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
And how are you going to get that sea turtle into the boat?
I'm going to dive down.
I
did have a mask. I had a mask.
And how are you going to grab onto a sea turtle and kill it?
They're big, man. They're not that fast.
Oh, but they're
And I did grab a sea turtle, by the way. I grabbed a sea turtle. I can swim like the wind, my man.
Can you?
Yeah, I swim like a seal. Anyways, grab a sea turtle. So, but I never got it on the boat, but I did touch a sea turtle. When I mean touch, I mean like my pinky grazed and took off.
I was gonna say.
So
sea turtle's a lot faster.
So
than you are.
I'm in the middle of the sea. I'm thinking the sun is beating down. That's why I'm so brown right now.
Yeah.
Beating down. Suntan oil was a bad idea.
Do you not have a t-shirt or anything? You're just in your shorts.
That's Cancun. I'm in my shorts and flip flops, man. Exposed. I have sunglasses on, so you can kind of see my eyes are still white.
Yeah.
No sun. Like nothing to protect myself from the sun, no food, no water. So I was thinking to myself, I'm going to have to drink my piss. That's what I was thinking the whole time.
I'm
going to pee into my hand.
It's been 20 minutes and you're out on the boat. You're already going to
Oh, it was 12 minutes. It was 12 minutes, but I didn't see any land, and the waves were rocky as shit.
That's so
12
scary.
minutes, and I'm like, you know, I'm going to pee directly into my mouth because I don't want the salt. This is what's going through my head.
Right. So you pull out your tiny nub, and you got to bend your head all the way down.
Super
your
flexible.
Back hurts, so there's
And then I super soaked piss into my mouth from my dick.
No. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll tell you what, man. No, the waves were so bad, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go as fast as I can in that direction. Hopefully I make it. And he was telling me not to. He was telling me, hopefully, he was like, this boat will tip over. I just put it as fast as I can, went straight, and I made it, man. About an hour and 20 minutes later, burnt as shit,
That's
dehydrated. But everyone thought I was all right, like doing my thing, so I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
Like, where'd you go? Like, I was just like snorkeling over there, man.
Oh my God.
Really, I was panicking, thinking about drinking my piss and killing sea turtles.
You're damn right. Because
I went into straight survivor mode.
The
12
worst,
minutes in.
The worst would be is if you went out and you're like, I'm out of gas, and all of a sudden, sun starts going down and a storm starts a-brewing.
I wouldn't mind the storm because it would get
Terrifying.
rid of that damn sun.
Yeah, but dude, when those waves are crashing over the boat and tipping you over, and all of a sudden, you're in the water.
Not when you can swim like
Good
I
luck
can.
riding those waves.
Not when.
in the
Listen, I would
dark.
say my swimming skills somewhere between the local YMCA swim instructor and Michael Phelps. Somewhere in between.
that
there.
what it is?
Somewhere in between there.
Man,
I was terrified though, and then the next day they're like, "Oh, let's do something," because I don't want to do anything, right? Because I don't know. We'll go over this. It's tough for me to get excited about things when you have so much stimulus in your life. When you've seen so much, it's tough for me to get excited about stuff. That nothing really gets me going. Like I live on the beach, so all right, we're at the beach. Cool. I wake up to this. I live in a freaking penthouse. You know what I'm saying? I look over the beach. All right, so we're at the beach. What else? Well, we're gonna go on boats. Cool. I can go on boats every day. Well, we're gonna go see the wildlife. Cool. I mean, it just does nothing for me. Oh, we're gonna go get great food. Sweet, man. Venice has the best food in the world. What else you got? They got really good coffee here. Awesome. We got great coffee here.
I can see people listening to the Fighter and the Kid
And
who are
hating me?
Yeah, who are in Edmonton.
Don't care. And I guarantee you people-
Alberta, and going, this guy's the biggest a-hole. I'm sitting here, and the sun shines about a day a year, and I haven't seen a beach in 3 years. And you're like, it doesn't do anything for me.
That's my life.
Hey,
that's their
aristocrat.
life.
That's fine.
Hey, Brian, go fuck yourself. You're on the same boat as me. What are you talking
Listen,
about?
we
talk about this.
I want the people to know that I appreciate every day I am near the
I don't know when
beach.
he gets so. How's he get so lame? It's just I don't get it.
I'm just very happy.
Our
that even
success
the
is
minute-
changing
the
you.
minute
Our
I-
success is
The
changing
minute I feel
you.
the sand betwixt my toes.
Yeah, every day.
thank
I do
God.
it every day. Every single flipping day.
I just
Brian.
like to turn the audience against you and toward me.
Nah, never happens.
I'm usurping.
Never
I'm
happens.
usurping you.
But this is the thing. So we decided to do something. It says Jungle Tour. Go see the Cancun, Mexico Jungle Tour crocodiles. I like crocodiles. That'll excite me. I'll wrestle a
you can touch
crocodile.
'em.
Yeah, you can touch them. Do whatever. It's Mexico. Do whatever the hell you want. Take one home, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll sign up for this crocodile tour, Jungle Tour. We're literally on this boat for an hour and a half straight out to sea. I'm like, I mean, is the jungle just going to pop out of nowhere and you're supposed to snorkel off the side and stuff? We're going. He just stops. He goes, oh, we're going right here. I go, hold. Where the fuck's the jungle? He goes, no. My friend. It's the Americans building. There's no jungle. You sold me on a jungle tour. Minor
You want
details.
hanging vines and boa constrictors.
Yeah, man. I want to get my Tarzan on. Do something. Get me out of this damn sun. I
Yeah.
thought it'd be covered by
Nope.
jungles.
Nope.
No jungle.
Nope.
And everyone else was cool with it. As a whole group, right? The whole tour group.
You're like, wait a minute.
I was pissed, man. Where the hell's the jungle?
Did you see any Crocs?
No Crocs. I saw signs that said "Don't die fear" crocodiles with a huge crocodile and an X through the crocodile.
Really?
Yeah, which was badass. I was hoping, God, I wish someone would
I
get
never
attacked
thought
by a
of
crocodile.
crocodiles in Mexico.
Yeah, saltwater crocodiles.
See, that's no joke.
Saltwater
terrifies
crocodiles
me.
are no punk.
No, they're not. You don't want to mess with them.
And I'm so brown. Everyone's speaking Spanish to me. And then when you walk
Do you speak
through,
any Spanish?
see.
Oh, good.
See.
That's really good. That's a really good answer.
Bueno. Yeah, so that's Mexico for you. And how about? It was a good trip. I'm glad to be back. So glad to be back.
Yeah.
And I left my phone in the taxi.
Oh, no.
So anyone listening to this, I don't have a phone. I'm
importantly-
going nuts.
More importantly, Brennan's got some things on that phone that can't really get out.
Oh, the thing
Don't you have
is,
some photographs on that phone.
there's some
you'd rather
photographs.
people
There's
didn't
some
see?
texts where if they got out, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
I'd be in trouble. So I guess there's this option where if someone grabs it, you can remote just basically detonate the thing, and it just erases everything.
But everything's gone then.
Everything's gone.
All your memories.
Everything's gone.
Oh, you gotta gamble.
I had some dime piece pictures from Mexico I was going to post today.
Why don't you gamble
Gone.
and just keep them?
Can't do it. It's not worth it.
Really?
I'm telling you, there's some stuff on that phone.
So
where
wait,
if
hold
it
on,
got out, I would be screwed.
So if you actually,
I'd be screwed Roy Jones Jr. style.
So
I'd be
wait,
super
there's
screwed.
a code you can put in where you detonate everything that's in the cloud.
Yeah, it's online. You just it just so the reason we know someone super suspect got the phone is because it was fully charged.
Yeah.
10 minutes after I get to my house, I'm like, damn, I left my phone in the taxi. Tried calling the taxi. No one, I talked to the guys like, oh, we'll look for it. That means they're not doing shit, right? So they get the phone and they turn it off right away. And then they'll figure out the code and try to turn it back on so they have access to all of it. But through T-Mobile and through online stuff, you can get it where the phone's just now it's locked, all the memories erased from it, and the phone won't work. It's just deactivated. There's nothing they can do.
Oh man.
I know it sucks not having a phone. I'm going crazy.
Let me ask you this: Are you low key panicking that they might have gotten something before you got that detonation?
Listen. There's some stuff on there where if they got it, it would be like, damn. Well, this is the thing. I've never sent a picture in my life where if someone got it, they'd be like, it's not, come on. It's not like I'm some troll here where if I sent a shirtless pic where people are gonna get him like, oh my god, look at Schaub. He looks like shit. Nope. Matter of fact, it might increase my profile. If those pictures got out, people are like, God damn,
you got good lighting, good makeup.
What?
But
Oiled up?
I feel the
Oiled
same way.
up?
These guys who send dick pics and they show it like when they've just pulled it out after jogging. You're like, dude, or what do you do? Take a cold shower? Like,
That's
Roy,
what I'm saying.
Hey, Roy, if you're gonna send a dick pic, you're one of the most famous athletes in the world. How about getting that thing up and ready,
revved up? Hey,
Rev him up,
hey, Brett
and
Favre.
get some good lighting.
How about
involved.
Brett Favre?
Well, it's Brett Favre. Brett Favre as well.
Brett Favre, don't wear your Crocs and send a dick pic and shave down the bush, bud.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
See, mine's not like that.
What girl
A
likes-
lot goes into it. I've never
Right.
sent a dick pic. However, any of these
As you wink at me.
We're on video now. Welcome. So now, when you say lighting's ready, you're ready to go. It's like girls on Instagram.
Yeah.
These girls take 60 pictures, pick out one that makes them look good. You know what I'm saying?
But that's-
it's like the fat girl on Instagram where it's like this way, so you can't really. They have really pretty face and kind of big ass titties, so you're like, dang, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Out of 100 pictures they took, they picked the one where you're like, all right, like
angle,
the profile
the one
picture.
angle, the
You're all,
one
damn,
angle.
girl.
But listen, that's good photo etiquette. Have you seen those situations where that girl took a picture of herself from that angle and behind her there's a toilet and there's just a big old deuce in the toilet? And she didn't
No,
realize
I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, she
Are
takes
you
a picture.
serious?
She takes a picture of herself and it's like she's smiling and she sends it to this guy she likes. She's like, and it's like this angle and she's kind of a bigger girl and right if you look right behind in the toilet, there's just a giant deuce.
Giant turd in the
And
toilet.
it made the rounds. And, oh, what a
Not
disaster!
good.
Hey!
I
flush your toilet.
had a girl send me a picture. She sent me a picture, and it was a selfie of her in the mirror. And I look at, I look around. I'm like fucking Sherlock Holmes. You send me a selfie. I want to see what is. Did you send this to 20 dudes? What are we doing here? I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
So I look at the picture in the mirror, and there's a picture of my friend, like a personal picture of one of my friends in her
What?
mirror. Yeah, I was like,
Weird.
Yeah, I just didn't respond back. I was like, I'm good.
Did I ever tell I was in Vancouver and there was this girl that I I'd known and I was going to meet her and we went back to
Young
her
girl
place.
you grab coffee with. And by coffee, we mean you sent dick pics
Well,
to.
no, we go back to her place to get things going, to get it on. And I am not joking. I get in there and her place, I've never seen anything so messy in my life. Literally, I was like, whoa, there must be mold growing everywhere. Like the kind of like a college dorm guy's room in a frat house. So I went, man, and not a lot of furniture though. And so we're going to get it on. I'm like, but of course I was an animal. I was like, young guys, I don't care. So I literally go, all right, well, here we go. And she She goes, wait. And
Hold on,
she
you
comes
said
running back
here
out.
we go to her?
I don't know what I
That's
said.
some old shit.
No, I said this.
All right, girl, here we go.
No, I go like this.
Oh, let's get ready to rumble.
Nope. I go like this. I go, are you ready for this?
And then
I carry my own music. There it is.
Enter the Sandman.
Dude, she comes running out of her room, and I'm not kidding. I forgot to tell you this, with a bowl of condoms. All different kinds of condoms, from Magnum to regular condoms.
You got a freak on your hands.
I was like, you're a freak. You have a ready bowl for strangers when they come in. But at least you're practicing safe sex.
At least
Did not stop me for 1 second. I was like, whatever. I'm sure you've been around, but I'll just roll the dice and throw this on. I was a young man. I'm not condoning
you're
that
not
kind
like
of
that
behavior.
anymore. You've grown up.
Well, I'm married with 2 kids.
Hold.
Yeah.
You've grown up.
Yeah.
Hold.
Well,
You're like Peter
you know.
Pan.
Yeah.
How about when I posted a picture of us playing beach volleyball? I mean, if I had my phone, I'd show you the comments. I don't know if you look at the comments. These chicas are going crazy for some Callen.
Well,
you're all like this. He's like this, trying to look all shredded in it.
Yeah, but I look so. I'm glad we brought this up.
You're shredded though. People are loving it.
I look so skinny compared to you guys. Don't pose between a professional heavyweight UFC guy who's already a heartthrob and his D1 football playing buddy. You guys are so big and muscular, and then there's me, the old 47-year-old. My chest looks like it looks like they took one of you guys and took all the water out of him. I look like a raisin.
You look like my friend Pat if they dehydrated the shit out of him.
I did get some.
You look like my friend Pat if there's human beef jerky.
You know what I got? I got a lot of love, but it was from girls who were probably like this. They were like, Brian actually looks not disgusting. I think that was
no.
kind of
All of them were like, damn, look at Callen. Damn, I wish you give me a piece of Callen. I was like,
being
damn.
very friendly.
You got that up there?
Quote. Oh, I'm sorry, but I just can't take my eyes off fucking at Bryan Callen # dude's ripped.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
And then the next one is Bryan Callen's chest looks like a deflated raft.
That's more
Bryan
like
Callen's front looks like a workout chick from behind.
Dude, by the way, you took me through that chest workout, so I was pumping a little bit. I still didn't do any good. I need to get my chest bigger.
Well,
but guess what? Guess who doesn't care that much? This guy.
When we decided to play volleyball, at first we were on opposite teams. I wasn't having that, and then we just rolled up because the courts were busy. We roll up right away. You know how competitive I am. I don't want any of their players on our team. That's not fun. You want your group of guys who decide to come to the beach versus our group of guys. So then we played one game, kind of half-assed, right, back and forth. And I said, I got an idea. You guys versus us, and we beat the brakes off them, didn't we?
Yes, we
did. I scored 17 points straight.
Well, don't get carried away with 17
I did,
points.
though.
You're a liar. By the way, we did pull-ups. Just so you know, we did pull-ups.
We've been over this. We did this the last podcast,
But
Brian.
the fact that you count those where your arm doesn't
Are you
bend.
kidding me? The way you were swinging? Nowhere in the world, especially in the elementary school I went to, would not count those.
It's called a kip. Okay,
That's not a pull-up.
Argue with CrossFit. It's called kipping.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's called kipping. Argue with CrossFit.
See, that's where you lost credibility when you started talking about CrossFit, and we're talking about pull-ups.
Listen, bro, they do a lot of pull-ups, and so does this guy right here. Let's move
You
on
did
to the
do
fights.
a lot. You did do a lot.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
You're not mad at a 47-year-old does 31 pull-ups. Let's
I'm
go
not.
into and who spars. Let's go into.
I'm gonna have to watch this sparring.
Let's kick off the first one. The New Zealand card. The main event is James Tahuna and Nate Marquardt.
I'll tell you what.
Our
boy Nate Marquardt. First of all, Nate Marquardt was like an older brother to me. Took me under his wing. Was the captain of the Denver top team. Dude is an absolute monster. Straight monster. He's been struggling a little lately, right? First of all, Nate's been fighting since he was 17 years old.
Yeah.
If you could go back and take Nate Marquardt and just kind of freeze him when he was 18, then put him to now, dude. You're talking. He'd be the biggest thing in the sport.
Yeah.
He is a monster.
He's a monster.
And his only sparring partners for a lot of the years were myself, Shane Carwin, and Cody
crazy.
Donovan. We're all big dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's sparring with us all the time. Nate's back at 185, thank God, because 170.
Big suck for him.
Well, Nate thought about he's a big ass middleweight. So Nate thought by going to 170 he'd have advantages. We just didn't.
Well, I talked to him about why he went down to 70, and one of the issues he had was just reach. He was fighting guys. It was right after he fought who was the Japanese guy, big guy. Somebody help me.
Okami.
Okami.
Yushin Okami.
And he felt like he couldn't get through that jab. And
Okami's enormous. By the way.
And so he said, I didn't have that reach, and he just wanted to see how he'd do at 70, which he did well. But I'm kind of glad that he's at 85 because I'm sure that suck was a nightmare for him.
Yeah, me too. I'll take a hold. I can't focus right now. Your shirt is incredibly wrinkly right now.
Well, it's also very, very lavender.
It's also purple. Why are you dressed like this right now?
My daughter saw the shirt this morning, and I'm not kidding, and she went, I'm not kidding. I was taking her to the airport, and she goes, oh, whoa. I don't like Daddy's shirt at all. That loud.
I'm with your
what's
daughter.
wrong with the shirt?
I don't like Daddy's shirt either.
I don't like that color. I don't like that color, Daddy. Like it was she was allergic to her eyes.
No, I'm not mad at the color. I'm mad at how wrinkly it is. You're too old to be wearing a wrinkly shirt like that.
Dude, I'm just a rugged guy.
No, why? Seriously, why are you dressed like you're serving?
I was in a rush.
I get that. I can't remember last time I saw you in a collared shirt though. We'll get back to the fights. I'm super distracted by your shirt.
I'm wearing a collared shirt.
Damn it, Brian.
I know.
You have sandals on with jeans.
I know you don't like
I told you this.
Well, you read the
GQ's number one
GQ blog.
Yeah, you can't do that, man.
Yeah, you're so into fashion. I love it.
Yeah, all right. Back to
the fight.
For sure, don't show up to the airport with that shirt though. It's insanely wrinkly.
I won't. I'll change it.
Thanks, man.
I got a pretty nice view since it's buttoned so low too.
Well,
Right?
I'm
a little higher up.
I'm also. I brought the hair down on my chest.
Did you? Did you went hairless?
The more you lift, the more vain you get.
Oh,
the
for
more,
sure.
The more you try to
God.
you start snipping hairs and you start paying. 47 years old is way too old to be doing that.
Your
but I
hair
still
looks
do it.
fresh though. I'll give you that.
I got the cutie pie special.
Oh, you got it cut? I
sat
gotta go
down-
get her cut after this.
Well, I sat
I'm
down.
doing a
and
little
he
YouTube
he
piece
goes,
after this.
Are you? He goes, "What do you want?" I go, "The cutie pie special."
Cutie pie special.
And that's what.
Couple cuties.
Yeah, a couple. We'll be a couple cutie pies. Couple 1-2 cutie pies. We got to get a shirt that says "couple 1-2 cutie pies." Now, can we go back to the fights, dude?
I'm sorry, your shirt just
Wow.
I was
It's
you were
amazing.
talking obviously when we talk about fighting I kind of zone out. I'm like halfway in when we're talking about fighting right now.
You're
Like I have 1 foot in the pool, 1 foot out,
yeah.
right?
You
I
were
came back from
distracted.
Mexico, I'm a little
Distracted.
flustered, and then your shirt while you're talking is like your shirt's talking to me like I don't fit.
Let's ask
I'm
the one.
wrinkly
Let's ask
as
the
shit.
one lady in the room. A scale of 1 to 10. What do you think of this shirt?
Don't lie.
You can be honest. A 6.
Damn, that's not bad.
That's a lie too, though, because she's trying to be nice.
yeah,
so what
she
she
is.
really means
She's
is a
young.
4.
You can insult them. No, 6. It's a 3.
She barely opened
It's
her
a
mouth.
3.
She went like this. She
went
maybe a
6.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. All that matters is the female opinion in the room. I don't care what you think. Hey, great soccer jersey. How old are you?
First of all, they advance. It's a big deal.
It
It's
is.
a big deal,
You're
man.
adorable.
Who doesn't get behind the USA team? What are we talking about?
No, it's all. Well, I'll tell you who doesn't get behind the USA team. If they lost,
oh, me.
you'd be
I would be
taking that
wearing
right
this
off.
jersey. I need to get Big Brown put on this
You
jersey.
turn on it
A
right
number
away.
1 and a Big Brown on
you
this
turn
jersey.
right around.
Back to the fights. Listen, no one needs to win more in this world right now than Nate Marquardt.
Yeah.
He has to win this fight. If Nate loses this fight, it would be his last fight in the UFC. And in New Zealand, talk about a beast of a trip.
Yeah.
You know who's supposed to fight on the New Zealand
Wait,
card
I'm sorry to interrupt. You were.
against Marquardt.
What's funny is
That was
Brennan,
the fight they offered, but he wasn't ready.
Brendan can't whistle, which is hilarious. Try this, Brendan. You're like a kid who tries to whistle. That's all you can do, huh?
Yeah,
you can't do this.
No, see, this is the difference.
When I
between
pull my pants down and I show people my goods, I go.
that's
And
fantastic.
it takes
but
that long to get out.
you know what? See, you got really good at that as a
me
kid.
feeling
Because
my
when you're a
shaft
kid,
out.
like messing around, oh, check this out, whistling and shit. I was busy playing sports, Brian.
Hey, bro.
While you're in the corner,
I was busy making
fiddling
love.
with your dick, whistling. I was actually playing soccer,
Listen, bro.
football, baseball, basketball.
Do you know what I say? Well, do you know the noise I make while I'm having sex? I go like this. Yeah.
This
I
is
end it with a
super weird.
hen, so yeah. Okay, time to wipe the mad guys. Yeah. That's what I say when at the moment of truth. Yeah. Nice. Gonna put
Oh, did Arnold
put the love to
Schwarzenegger?
you.
Did Arnold Schwarzenegger come to them? Nice. Oh yeah,
Nice.
do it. Come on, do it. Do it now. Come on, hurry, do it.
now.
So we got Nate. First of all, Nate's gonna win this fight. Nate, this is Tuhuna's first cut at 85. He's a big ass
Big
205er,
man. Jeez.
and his grappling not the best in the world. He's not gonna win any awards. His entire camp's not winning any awards on grappling.
And Tuhuna at weight 85
Tuhuna
might, be the,
hits very
might
heavy.
be the lightest Samoan on record at 185
Ever.
because they're
Ever.
born. I think they're born.
I bet they're so disappointed in him.
Well,
how dare you get
yeah.
skinny?
When they come out of their moms, they weigh about 100 pounds.
About 100 pounds.
Yeah, they're giant human beings. And so for a Samoan to be 185, his nickname is Skinny, I'm sure, among his people.
Listen, Nate's going to use his footwork. This is what I think. I've not spoke to Nate. Nate texted me after my fight. Thought I won the fight. That's weird. Nate's a genius when it comes to fighting. Anyways, listen, Nate's going to use his footwork. Nate's going to have better cardio. He's way more technical. He's a better grappler, better wrestler, better striker. Nate is a better overall fighter.
Yeah.
As long as Nate's head's there and he's into it, Nate should win this fight hands down. I'd say second round. Listen, it's a 5-round fight.
It's a long
And it's your first cut to 85.
Long time.
Enjoy that, my man.
That's true. Do you know anything about Tehuna's camp?
Yeah, he trains with Mark Hunt. He trains with all those boys down there.
Oh boy. Yeah, good strikers. Good strikers.
No one in that camp's good strikers. Nate Marquardt, I'll tell you that right now.
No, I believe that.
Yeah. Listen, Mark Hunt's the hardest hitter in the world. Number one.
Yeah.
Number one hardest hitter in the world. Probably him, LeVar Johnson. Those guys are in the top 5 in the world.
Yeah.
Hardest hitters.
Yeah.
Especially LeVar Johnson. When he's on those supplements they don't sell at GNC, it's very hard.
Where is he?
Believe
been?
me.
Who's
he fights in Bellator. He made it to, I think, the semifinals or finals of the Bellator or some
All right.
shit. Anyways, if you're not in the UFC, no one really cares. However, so he's with Mark Hunt. He's with that camp. I just think Nate has to win this fight. Nate fights very well under pressure. Nate will win this fight. Any other fights to talk about on that card?
Yeah, there's one in your division, actually. There's the co-main event is Soa Palele and Jared Rosholt. Soa's been making a nice little run lately.
Yeah, Soa has. Soa's been making a nice run. I mean, he hasn't been fighting anyone.
Is that the guy they call the super? No, that's Mark Hunt. He's the other Samoan.
Yeah, he's the big Samoan.
Yeah,
I think
he's
it's the Hulk.
Yeah, it's the
yeah,
Hulk.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
Hulk.
yeah.
He fought Potts next, last fight, right? Might be
Rulan
the worst
Potts?
fighter I've ever seen in the UFC. He's
Oh,
up
no,
there.
really?
He fought, yeah, this guy was terrible.
Oh, boy.
He beat the brakes off him. Listen, Soa's a monster, man. He's a big boy. Super athletic, too, for how big he is. Rosholt, I know Rosholt's fights have been very boring, right? Like, he's winning decisions. He's grinding out decisions, uses wrestling, laying
Super
on top.
boring, yeah.
Super boring. What's going to be challenging for Soa is if this fight goes past the first round. Rosholt, gas tank, I don't think listen, he's no Lance Armstrong in the gas tank department. However, when it comes to Soa, he has an advantage for sure. That fight, that's a toss-up. Listen, I'm gonna give it to Soa because he can end a fight with his giant hands from ground and pound. But he's going to take it down for sure. That fight has possibly been very boring. Yeah. Very boring.
You mean they're just going to be sitting on the ground trying to
Chew on this little fun fact. So Palele has won his last 11 straight fights, all by striking finish. He's either KO'd or TKO'd.
Soa has?
He's either KO'd or TKO'd
Wow.
the last 11 opponents in a row. Granted, he's fighting.
Can we bring him up on
Bob
the
Sapp
board
and
here?
Sean McCorkle, but
Yeah, but still.
He's not fighting really anyone. He's not fighting anyone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're not fighting anyone, it's like it's tough to gauge where he's at. He's definitely in his prime. He's definitely on a great
You know
streak.
what, though, Brennan? We were talking about this with you and with heavyweights in general, is that when you guys who are so big, and you've got guys like Soa or yourself and Orlovsky or any
So and I look like a 170-pounder next to Soa.
Well, that's
He's
what I'm saying.
enormous.
And the problem, and I was talking to Tony, your striking coach, about this, and one of the issues is that when you guys hit that hard, getting hit on the cranium can knock you out. Getting hit like anywhere
It'll
on
wobble
your
you
head.
oh yeah,
And so,
it wobbles you.
when you have smaller, like lightweight guys, they can kind of stick closer to boxing and slipping and taking the shots on the top of
For
their
me,
heads
it's all
and
about
stuff.
distance.
Yeah.
Distance control.
And for a heavyweight, if you're standing in the pocket with Mark Hunt, who can absorb jabs and then just throw bombs.
There's really only two guys in the world who can sit there and stand toe-to-toe with Mark Hunt, and that'd be Roy Nelson, who they're fighting in September, and Bigfoot Silva. And it was a Bigfoot Silva on different supplements again. So
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, but for the most part, no human head can take. I mean, you've got to change.
It's not smart.
You've got to change your fighting style as a heavyweight. You can't. You can't look at lightweights and say that's going to work for me.
Look at Junior Dos Santos against Mark Hunt. All he did was avoid that huge left hook.
Yeah.
All he did is use footwork.
And I think Mark Hunt broke his foot on Junior's elbow with a kick, and that's kind of what, it got in the way of his mobility.
Yeah, because he has such great footwork, Brian. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely what caused him to
Junior,
lose the
you're right.
Junior picked him apart.
But Junior had to
Junior
stand
didn't
outside,
get touched,
and he did a good job.
Yeah, that's exactly how you fight Mark Hunt. Junior set the blueprint on how you beat Mark Hunt. Now, listen, Roy Nelson's not watching Junior Dos Santos saying that's what I'm going to do. It's two completely fighting styles.
Right.
So that fight, I'd probably give it to the Hulk. Just because he has the finishing capabilities. I don't think Jared Rosholt does. I just don't think the only way he's going to win is a decision laying on him, which the UFC won't be happy about that. So we'll see.
Yeah. Brian, what about you?
I'm going to go with the Samoan.
Good call.
Always go with the Samoan unless he's fighting your friend Nate Marquardt. And by the way, is he Maori or is he Samoan? There's a difference.
I believe he's from New Zealand.
So he's
from
Maori.
New Zealand.
So he's Maori. He's not Samoan. He's Maori. Which, by the way, they're just as tough. So same thing. But I got Nate Marquardt in that fight, of course, because he's my boy. And
I hope Nate wins. What time's that fight on? Like 6 a.m. here, some crap.
I think it starts. The main card starts at 2 a.m. if I believe.
What?
If I remember correctly.
And you can watch that on Fight Pass if you're a UFC psycho.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a tough one.
Not convenient. Not convenient for us in the U.S.
It's a tough one. I'll wait for MMAshare.com.
But the next fight, same day, is UFC Fight Night San Antonio.
That
one, yeah, same night. That one's headlined by Cub Swanson, Jeremy Stephens, which is going to be a barn burner.
That's a good fight.
Well, you talk about Cub being the most talented guy you've ever seen in the gym.
True.
And the other thing about Cub is he's just really unpredictable. He's just unorthodox, isn't he? In
Super unorthodox, crazy striking, good on the ground.
In and out.
I see him. I see him beating Jeremy Stephens. I see him just kind of not getting into that big brawl. Stephens hits harder and has a lot more power, but he doesn't have as many tools as Cub has.
I think a Cub is really hard to.
Did you ever see Miles Jury versus Diego Sanchez? It's gonna be very similar to that. Miles Jury uses footwork, avoided getting his back on the cage, just used angles and kind of really out. Technically struck him. You know what I'm saying?
To fight a guy
yes,
like that.
And that's what Cub Swanson
can do.
He's not
a plotter. He's very light.
And I'm sure that's all they've been working on. You're not going to sit in the pocket, trade with Jeremy Stephens, because really his only way to lose is Stephens, bomb on him.
Yeah.
And Cub Swanson's too smart, too much of a vet, former world champ.
How is Cub's ground game?
It's good. It's good. You don't fight that long without having a good ground game.
Will Cub, I heard this and I don't know if it's true, will Cub get a title shot at 45?
He's going to be close.
This is at 45, right? It's not at 55.
No, it's 45.
Yeah.
It's 45.
So
Mendez gets the next shot. Before Cub will definitely get a shot, I would say. Especially if Cub wins convincingly on a fight night like this, they're sending him up. He's definitely close.
Right. I'd like to see
what else we got on that card?
Well, here's a little fun fact for you about the Swanson thing, the Swanson power thing, because I didn't realize this until literally yesterday either. And Jeremy Stephens is kind of the guy you look at as having a crazy one-punch knockout power, right?
Yeah.
Cub Swanson has 4 times the UFC average of knockdowns per strike.
Damn.
Knockdowns or knockouts?
Knockdowns.
Wow.
That's big.
4 times the UFC average. Stephens has twice the UFC average.
Damn.
That's crazy at 45. That's crazy at 45.
Is that power, or is that because he's got you moving around chasing?
Well, I think with Cub too, you're talking about, Stephens isn't a huge kicker. Cub's using kicks, all sorts of angles. Again, and Cub's not using power shots really. They're technically timed shots on the jaw behind the ear. So I think he's getting a lot more knockdowns that way, setting guys up.
Did Cub was he a pro boxer? Did he start as a boxer or just strict MMA?
No, MMA monster.
Yeah.
What else we got on that card? I got Cub on that. I'll go. It's obviously a 5-rounder. I'll take Cub in the 4th round, TKO.
I got Cub for sure, and I don't know if he's going to knock him out, but I think what's going to happen is he's going to frustrate him, and yeah, I'll go with that. I'm going to jump on your back on that one. Yeah, right. 4th round TKO.
So the co-main is Andrew Craig and Cesar Ferreira, Mutante.
Mutante's a monster.
Gigantic.
I told you Mutante is also, listen, 2 of the most talented guys I've ever seen in the gym, Cub Swanson and Cesar Mutante.
Really?
I knew Cesar Mutante when Vitor Belfort flew me, Nate, and GSP into his camp to help him out. Never heard of Cesar, saw him in there, and we were like, who is this kid?
Evan, bring these things up on the board so people can see them. Why do you say that about Mutante? He's just so.
Listen, Mutante's upbringing. He's from Brazil. His first 2 years he spent with Anderson Silva. He spent with Anderson Silva's camp under his tutelage, and then after that he went with Lyoto Machida. So he's with Lyoto Machida for another 2-3 years. His footwork is ridiculous. His last fight he lost. He got knocked out because he was super aggressive. That happens. Young in UFC, believe me, that happens. I've been there. Young trying to knock guys out. And then now he's been with Vitor Belfort for probably 4 years. So you'll see Vitor in his corner. You'll see Vitor Belfort in his corner. He's at with the Black Zillions now. He's basically wherever Vitor goes. Kid is a monster.
Here's my question, and I don't think a lot of people know this. When
Nate looks good.
Look at Nate's fantastic Celtic
what
beard.
the fuck?
We just got a glimpse
Nate looked
of
horrible.
We got a glimpse of Nate's. The only thing that would make that beard even better looking is this shirt I'm wearing.
Yeah, for real.
That is a Celtic beard.
If you saw UFC Tonight last night, the big image they were using of him on the monitor, especially standing next to James DeHuna, he looked like a ghost.
I like it. Dude, you know what?
You want to check out
It's a red
Nate.
beard.
That's a scary Nate right there. Look at that beard. That's when you know you're in for a fight. Nate doesn't care about
First
how
of all,
he looks right
Jeremy
there.
Stevens is rocking a vicious beard right now,
Is
too.
he?
Oh, yeah.
Can we get that
First
up?
of all, Nate has a straight Jerry curl. He has a dripping wet Jerry curl.
Yeah.
And then he has a red beard.
That's right.
That might be the worst Nate I've ever seen.
I actually
he looks awful.
I like it. I don't recognize him. I don't
He's
know
going to
who
get
that
a ton of sponsors.
is.
Hold, not too many.
For Lumberjack, for Timberland boots. That's amazing. That is a serious beard. He looks like a wild man there. Good luck.
Nate's never tanned in his life, and he is shredded.
Tehuna and Marquardt. Yeah, he's.
Let's see that other fight card. Man, Nate is he is looking. I've never seen Nate like that.
Yeah, he's serious.
Tehuna's not a young guy either, though. He's not young. He's newer to the UFC, but he's not young.
Yeah, Tehuna looks every bit of 40.
Every bit of 40.
Hey, for sure, get better with the computer, bro.
I think this is the UFC site because it's working. Everything else is working fine over here.
Oh,
I think the UFC site is just slow today. Or right now.
did you click on it? I guess you did.
It's on.
Oh, there it is. I see.
So you're getting to
Those
UFC.
are really the only interesting fights on the card though.
Really?
We basically just covered the whole thing.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll take some fan
Hold on,
questions.
UFC Fight Night. Is that Cerrone versus Miller? When is that happening?
Chill. We'll get to that stuff. God
All right.
damn it.
Sorry.
We're coming
Look
to
at
this
Cub.
now.
Cub looks like a crazy dude. He's got palm trees on his tummy. Why would you get palm trees on your tummy?
California representing, son.
But dude, I mean, I have a lot of respect for him, but Cub, you needed a friend like me to go, dude, please don't get palm trees on your tummy.
Yeah, it's a bad
I know
look.
you have a lot of time on your hands, but you're not allowed to get palm trees on your tummy.
It's not a bad. He's shredded though.
Hey, bro.
It's not a bad
What
look.
do palm trees on your tummy mean?
It says SoCal, I think. Across
I
his
like
stomach.
palm
does.
trees and dates and sun.
That's
Brendan, what are your tattoo no-nos?
tattoo?
You got some ink on you.
I guess. Oh yeah, I guess some ink. For sure, don't have a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Can't have a tramp stamp.
No.
My friend Cody Diamond has tramp stamp. It is not a good look.
That's just
You can't have a tramp stamp. Man, a couple of other no-nos. You can't get small tattoos if it's just by itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have that shirt, Brian. First
Hey,
of all,
bro.
you have no tattoos. That shirt is fucking throwing me off right now.
Brennan got a buffalo a long time ago, and now it looks like a turtle.
It does look like a sea turtle on
Looks
my
like
leg.
a sea turtle on his.
Looks like a sea turtle.
Where is it?
You never seen it?
And he's got waves. Please take a look at his. Go online and Brennan's got waves.
Oh,
on
is
his
it on the
arm.
ankle?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Ankle
Oh, you're
tat,
better than that.
son.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah,
Look how small it is,
he
though.
got an adorable ankle. How come you don't have
Pop
an
that
ankle
shoe off.
bracelet, bro?
You know what? They on the last UFC video game, they put this ankle tattoo in the game.
Are you gonna get another tattoo?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
soon
You
as
give
you
me
got more
time
time.
off. You give me time off.
Yeah.
Why do you think I go on all these? I have all these trips planned because you leave me alone in LA with money in my pocket.
'Cause you're bored.
No time.
You're
so bored.
I know. Well, we're gonna have lunch after this.
Are we?
Yeah. Do we have any fighter in the kid questions?
You bet your ass we do.
Wait, what else? Do we need to talk about any other fights?
No,
we
we've been
covered-
over this.
So we're good, huh?
Man, it's crazy.
We're good?
It's crazy how he just forgets, right?
We're good. Yeah, we're good on the fights.
All right. I'm sorry.
Did your wife dress you this morning,
I'm
Brian?
old, man.
Did your wife dress you?
Listen, bro. I don't appreciate that. I chose this. I chose this.
By the time we have the next one, it'll be 4th of July.
That's true.
Tell them what we're doing for the Fan Expo.
I mean, the Fan Expo on Sunday, we are doing a live Firing the Kid on the grand stage there right before the Hall of Fame ceremony. That'll be fun. We'll be selling our Firing the Kid shirts there. You'll be able to get them at the UFC stores.
That's right.
How nervous are you to do this live show? We've never done a live show.
I'm not nervous because I do live shows all the time.
Real
However,
quick.
What
You do stand-up. Let me tell you something. If you get up there in that wrinkly-ass shirt and start giving material, your jokes, it's going to fail miserably.
Oh, no.
All of us are going to fail.
Well, we have to figure out we have a special guest who's going to come on.
We have special guests.
But
we'll obviously talk about the fight.
We need to line up some guests to come up and interview them.
Nah.
Just
no, it's the Firing the Kid, man. We're going to do a live Firing the Kid. We're going to take some fan questions. We'll have one special guest. This is a production meeting that we need to go over after this.
Yep.
We're going to have some live fan questions, which is a nice
live
twist.
fan questions, which would be
twist on
people yelling like, "Hey, Big Brown, what the fuck happened with your Arlovsky fight?" Thank you. Next question. Next question.
I can't wait for those questions.
We're gonna get some weird stuff, I'm sure.
It's all good, man.
For sure, send Brian the weird questions.
You're allowed to answer any question you want.
And how about last podcast we were talking about JPEGs and dick pics? I didn't open them, but I can totally tell they're JPEG dick pics. I got about 9 pictures on Instagram. Just people trying to send me pictures. Do you not get them? You probably don't know how to. You probably don't know how to get those.
I don't even know how to get them.
You don't? I'll show you.
I'm so bad with
First of all, I'm for sure blasting out that I lost my phone. So to hit me up and DM me on Twitter because I'm gonna use your cell phone for this, and I'm also gonna use your phone taking pictures like it's my account. Okay. I'm gonna take over your phone after this.
Okay, you can do it.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Before we go on to questions for fan questions, can you bring up some of the sort of designs that our fans made about, can you just bring that up? We'll read these.
Bring up.
You bet your ass I can.
Bring up the designs of what?
Well, some of the fans created some memes.
They did create some stuff. Yeah. They did create some quality Callen sketches.
Ferreira is just such a freaky. I'm just looking at him.
Come on, get in there.
Ooh, blasting your email out. That'd be the other thing, man. Someone with my phone, they get my email. Listen, whoever found that phone, they're getting some dime piece pictures. Are you kidding me? There's some stuff on that phone. There's some celebrity friends who text me some stuff that shouldn't be out. Are you kidding me? I had to erase that. I lost everything. All my music, all my contacts.
Right, here's what I got.
It's not hard to find.
There's a picture of me. There's a picture of me, and it says "works out nonstop, stays average." And then there's the guy from Metallica. What's his name?
I love that
James
one.
Hetfield?
The Enter the Sandman.
Yeah.
This one
works out nonstop, stays average.
This one's killing me.
That's a young Bryan Callen.
That's right.
Picture
That picture
there.
was taken 12 years ago. My God.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
And then this one's great.
This is hilarious. What's his name?
James
Hetfield. James Hetfield from Metallica. He's 47, has 2 kids and a wife.
Creepy as shit and has been all his life.
Yeah.
Enter
That's
the
a good song.
Sandman.
He's 47, has 2 kids and a wife. Creepy as shit and has been all his life. That's
really,
new song.
Really 80s hair metal, that one.
That's my new,
that
I'm singing it like the way they did. He's 47, has 2 kids and a wife. Creepy as shit and has been all his life. All right. Questions.
Fan questions. Fish and giggles.
Fish and giggles. I'm on a planet 4, boys and girls.
Well, it's 12:10.
I know.
You have a lot of time.
We're going to go eat after this. Aren't we, Brendan?
Yeah, man. I don't have a phone, so it's old school, like.
I don't have a wallet, but I got some cash on me.
Okay, I'll cover you, I guess. Yeah, without a phone, you just feel naked. Back in the day, shit, this is how you grew up. You probably didn't even have the yellow pages when you were a kid.
Hey, bro.
Did you? No, I'm not even trying to make
we had the yellow pages.
You had the yellow pages?
Thank you.
But you know what's weird? Like, if you want to...
But I remember when people...
If you want to see your friend, you just go to their house. Hopefully they're home. Hopefully they are. If not, you tell them, just tell them Brendan stop by, and then maybe come back.
I remember with the first cell phone I ever saw. My uncle was carrying it around. It was like...
It was huge?
Yeah, it was literally carrying it around. It was like a mini briefcase that you pulled out.
Well, like before this, I stopped at my coach's Tony's house, who lives close to me. I'm like, hey, man, he was like shocked. What are you doing here? I don't have a phone, man. This is old school, bro. Yeah. See what you're doing today. I got to work. Yeah, I get that. What time are you free? What time do you want to hang out? I don't know. He's a pregnant wife and shit. I just harass him nonstop.
Hey, what are you doing?
I said, you want to get coffee maybe?
Had that baby yet, huh?
I said, you want to get coffee maybe 3 o'clock? He goes, I don't know. It's freaking 9 a.m. Oh, cool, man. Well, I'll just stop by then. If you can, cool. It's just super old school. And people are shocked like something's wrong when you stop over.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And girls, this also helped guys out. Listen, when you're pursuing a girl, you can't do it just through social media and text, man. No. You got to physically take yourself to her house. Not a creepy way. Just stop by, show her your grill, right?
Yeah.
Guys, don't text nonstop. How about that? Don't text nonstop.
Well, you do all the time. Now,
well, people I know for sure.
You're right. You're right.
Let's take some questions.
I
hope there's some. We have some creepy ones. I couldn't tweet them out myself, so I don't know what we're getting here.
I was gonna say we're a little lighter than usual on fan questions because Brendan left his phone in a taxi cab.
I did.
Yeah.
And now
right.
now the old taxi. The taxi driver about all of 70 had a super grimy shirt on. He's looking at some JPEGs of Big Brown right now, driving around town.
I love it.
You might be selling them. Good for you, man. Get what you can out of them.
But that doesn't stop us. That doesn't stop us from doing fan questions. So we got him.
Turn it a T-shirt.
Go on.
Dick pic T-shirt.
All right. Fan questions. Do your song.
Fan questions. Fan questions. Fish and giggles. Fish and giggles. Carry on.
All right. All right. This one comes from @QMShot. Can either of you? This is great for you right now. This is beautiful. Can either of you actually name anyone on the USA World Cup team? You knew this question was coming. On the spot.
Damn it. I think Chris Dempsey.
No, Clint Dempsey, dude.
Come
on, brother.
Point, Schaub.
Yes.
Clint Dempsey. Oh, man, that's it.
He's the man, though, right?
Damn it.
He's the man.
I can name some European players.
I mean, you also name the superstars, but Clint Dempsey's obviously the man.
Yeah. All right.
And then, what about
best player on that team is the goalie?
Who's the guy that got left off the team this year?
Donovan.
What's his? Is that his first or his last name?
Hold on.
If I have to ask, you should know the answer.
I know. Hold on. Landon Donovan.
There we go,
yes!
buddy.
Damn.
In your face, Brian. In your face. USA.
You're such a
They lose this round. If they didn't go on to the round, I would not be wearing this.
The best player on that team is the goalie. He's ridiculously good.
He's pretty. Right. How about Solo? How about what's her name?
How about Hope Solo beating the shit out of some people at a family barbecue?
Her sister and cousin.
Yeah. Did you hear the 911 call?
No.
It is hilarious.
Oh, I wish we could play it.
I don't know anything about this.
It doesn't.
So Han Solo is the
Hope Solo.
Han Solo.
You know who Han Solo is?
My bad. I
don't know who Han Solo is, but Han Solo.
Han Solo's out beating the shit
Han
out of family
Solo
members.
takes his lightsaber.
My bad. I got confused.
Certainly used the Force that time.
Hope Solo was at a party, right? Was that
it's like a low-key family
party. Had a few drinks and beat the shit out of her sister and cousin. I don't know all the details. However, I do know she's the best goalie in the world, and she's married to Jeremy Stevens, who is also a NFL player, big-time tight end. And
Jeremy Stevens?
Is it Jeremy Stevens? Yeah, it's Jeremy Stevens. But he's a tight end, played at Washington University, then for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wow.
In your face.
Wow.
In your face. What else you want to know about USA soccer, Brian?
Man, you guys.
Especially the women's. The women, they're not like the men. The men today played very scared against Germany. Very scared. Women don't get scared. We're basically the Brazil of the women's. You know what I'm saying? We're beasts. The women are beasts. Shout out to the women's soccer team, national soccer team.
There you go.
But we might be playing in the World Cup without the best goalie in the world because she's beating bitches up at a barbecue. You don't get to be the best goalie in the world without a little bit of aggression.
You got to be a little tough. You got to be
a little tough.
Yeah.
But you can't beat up your family members, though.
The 911 call was out of control. It didn't
really?
sound like... You're thinking Hope Solo. How much damage could that woman possibly do to another person? It sounded like
she was killing someone.
8 serial killers got loose in a closet.
They said someone hit her over the head with like a chair or a shovel.
Yeah, she probably didn't move an inch.
She's a beast.
A big, tough.
Is that attractive to you at all, Brian?
No.
Not me neither.
The 911 call was the voice of sheer terror.
Really? She was just going ham on some.
Can we bring it up?
She was going Kimbo Slice on some bitch.
Can I get a picture of her, please?
She was just going
She's going
ham on some bitch. Han Solo. Hope Solo went Han Solo on the bitch.
Can we get a pic of her, please, for a second?
I mean, we don't have like a mugshot or anything like that. But
there's no mugshot.
She's
on the internet.
Our internet connection is very slow.
Oh, no.
However, she's a very cute. Listen, if she would stop, booyah,
I met her.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. Happened. I met her at the
Damn,
comedy
son.
store. I met her at the comedy store, and I swear to God,
very pretty face. Super
I said
pretty
she's
face.
really pretty, and a big, strong girl, but beautiful. And you're gonna think I'm kidding, and I'm not saying this for the podcast. I said, "Are you an athlete?" And
wow, Brian, incredible!
I was schooled.
Woo! The body issue. There's a couple of girls off that Nash team on that body issue that are ridiculous looking. Yeah. Ridiculous. Yes. However, really crazy, Brian. You asked if she's an athlete. She's fucking 5'9", monster. Yeah. Shows up in LA.
She's a big girl.
You're super smart, man.
But beautiful and well put together.
This is the thing with Hope Solo. Hey, Hope Solo, how about you get your head out of your ass? You'd be by far the biggest female athlete in the world if you quit playing grab ass and beating up your family members at these barbecue.
Get a good agent.
No, I'm sure she has a ridiculous agent. However, she has the potential with her talent to be the biggest especially there's no bigger sport than soccer in the world.
Yeah. No
bigger sport. Yeah. She's the best goalie in the world.
Well, she's the best American goalie.
No, Brian. Hands down, she's the best female goalie in the world. Yes, that's true.
Is that agreed upon?
She's regarded,
by
yes. Guarantee you. She's number one. We won the gold, motherfucker. She's the goalie. Who's the goalie of the best team in the world?
All right. I don't know.
Hope Solo.
You seem pretty animated about that.
Well, you just don't know soccer. It's hard.
Hey, bro, you know two players on the American team. Don't
I'm
gesture
sorry.
at me.
Who has the jersey
you're
on?
The professional.
Who's the jersey
on? Whatever. He watches soccer during
we got an intern in the house. She plays soccer at USC. Would Hope Solo be regarded as one of the best goalies in the world, if not the best? For women's, thank you.
Damn.
Brian, shut your mouth.
She's spoken.
Do you know how to iron? Because Brian could use an iron to his shirt. Is
no,
it? Nope.
She's an
okay,
athlete.
just
she's
checking.
An
Next question. Great question though.
Yeah.
Hope Solo. God, I'm rooting for her.
All right, I like this one too. This is from Benno Wallace. Would you rather have a smoke show girlfriend who's the worst lay ever, or an ugly chick who rocks your world?
Ugly chick who rocks my world 100%. Had it, love it. You can keep those smoke shows. That's like trying to take a nap in a wooden chair. Keep it.
I'm on the fence. What? So this troll who's rocking
on the fence.
I'm on the fence.
Come on, bro.
No, because what kind of troll are we talking about here? Are we talking about
let's not be too cruel about.
Brian, shut up, man. It's the fighter and the kid. It's a podcast. Quit going there. Or we're talking about a warlock who's a monster in the bed?
I mean, yeah, just for the sake of the argument, it's either a straight up 10
or a 1 or a 1,
the dime of dimes, or basically
my God.
There's no such thing as a 1. You're talking about a 5.
No, that's not the question, Brian. It's not an average chick.
Read the question again.
A monster.
It's would you rather have a smoke show girlfriend who's the worst lay ever,
10,
or an ugly chick who rocks your world?
That'd be a 1.
Well, now ugly chick isn't necessarily a 1.
She doesn't go above a 3.
If we're giving her the top ugly chick ranking, I'd say you could give her a 4.
Top ugly chick? No way. 3.
3?
So she's the 3. She's a 3, and she is just like you take her out, and people are like, good Lord, look at that chick, Brian. You get her from the swamp. Check out Shrek. Like you don't want that.
Hey, don't be so mean.
I can't even talk to him, man. Have you met my friend Piers Morgan? I'm about to fight. Well, we might have to replace Brian. Listen,
all right, no.
I'd probably take the 10 because my man downstairs, Little Brown's not getting up for a 3. He's not waking up for a 3.
What would you do?
No matter how good she is in bed.
You would teach that. You could teach the 10. You could send it to a workshop.
No,
let's just send
it. You could send it. Well, it'd be the Big Brown workshop. Yeah. That's where you're sending her.
You take her through the Big Brown workshop.
Take her through the Big Brown workshop.
And it's a disciplined, hard. You got to do a lot of sparring.
A lot of sparring.
It'd be like hitting mitts.
It'd be like a car wash, the Big Brown car wash.
Got to do a lot of sparring. You can't just rely on your looks. Let's go.
The thing is, you got to think about kids too. I mean, are you going to have this, warlock? You got kids, and at least the 10, you got beautiful kids. Hopefully, right?
But I'm bringing kids into the equation here.
Oh, I am.
I mean,
I'm thinking too much.
I know. I am thinking too much. I'm taking the 10.
You're taking the 10?
Taking the 10?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Because, if she's a 5 and great in bed, I'm going with the 5, 100%.
That's not the shit. I would take the 5 too. A 5 who's great in the bed.
So if you're working with a 5 who's great,
100%,
or a 10 who's terrible, you're taking the 5.
You're taking the 5. You're taking the 5.
It's a good question though. Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm taking the 5.
You gotta go with
However,
the 5.
I'm taking the 5. I'm taking the 5.
Yeah.
But
if we do it the other way, no one's gonna take the 1. So if we bump it up to like a 4 or a 5,
now we got a question.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You gotta
give it.
Yeah, you gotta give me because I've had just fantastic experiences with a girl who's average looking but enthusiastic and athletic in bed.
You know what I call those are the grateful type.
Yes,
those are the grateful type.
They
put everything into it. It's like you take the kid on the bench who never plays, you put him in, you get some good minutes out of him. You know what I'm saying? You're getting some hard-earned sweat minutes out of that kid.
You are correct, sir.
Or that girl.
You are correct, sir. Yeah, let's not use the word kid.
Sorry, man.
Just got even creepier.
Super
Next
creepy.
question.
Next question.
I love how you turn it into the ugly chick who's great in bed is now like the fourth string guy who gets a couple minutes in the game.
Yes.
It's like a perfect analogy.
Perfect analogy.
I like it.
Oh my god.
That kid's coming in, giving it all he got.
I just like being politically correct to piss off Brennan.
We've gotten a lot of like swap body kind of questions before.
Yeah.
But this one kind of puts like a new spin on it. I like this one. That's why I picked this one. This one's from @GageDunstan. If you swapped bodies, who would win in a fight? Bearing in mind you have your own knowledge. So it's your brain in Brian's body. So it's a professional fighter in Brian's body, or you with Brian's knowledge you're fighting.
I would beat the shit out of Brennan. Here's why.
Well, hold up. So if you were in my body,
you put me in your body, and
but you don't know how to fight.
I do know how to fight.
Oh, I'd beat the shit out of Brian.
You're out of your mind. I would kick with your body at 250, and
I would ankle lock your big ass.
I
would jump to guard. No, there's no kicks.
What do you mean?
You're not gonna be able to kick me. I have my knowledge.
So what? I'm kicking you in the head.
No, I have your speed.
You got my body.
I'm jumping to your legs, and I'm ankle locking the shit out of you.
I'm sprawling on your head.
You're gonna put that big old wet dick on my face.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sprawl on you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knee you. I'm gonna punch your lights out. Good luck getting through my jab. And as I'm punching you, and I'm gonna kick you and back kick you and wheel kick you. With your body, I'm destroying you.
I don't think so.
I
think I get on your big back, your big stupid brown back. I jump on your big stupid ass brown back.
And I'm going
and I choke you out.
Really? I got 2 on 1.
I choke you out.
I'm gonna hold on your hand. Good luck choking me out with your strength.
I choke you out, and then I just whisper the worst stuff ever into your ear. Because I know how shitty you are about things.
Bring all your knowledge. I'm killing you. All right.
Nah, you're
still a black belt in Taekwondo. Still can box a little bit, and I can wrestle. Good luck. And I do jiu-jitsu. Good luck.
Also, it's probably going to be really unpredictable because Brian's move, if you go on foxsports.com and check out the fighter and the kid's setup videos, you can see that Brian's go-to move is the punch to the baby bird.
That's right.
I'm punching you right to the baby bird.
And if he's packing the strength of you,
that's true.
And his move is punching to the baby bird,
true.
you are crumbling.
Brennan's bigger, way faster, and stronger.
A little better looking.
And more athletic. What are you going to do? You're 170 in a 47-year-old body. With
you don't know how to defend ankle locks.
Oh,
You'd be screwed.
Yes, I do.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
Believe me, you don't, Brian. Believe me, you don't. You think you do. I just learned in the past 3 years.
Your jiu-jitsu is bar none. And so is your strike. I mean, I'm not going to be nearly as good, but...
All right, so let's say you're in my body. You knock me...
It's a good question.
It's a great question. You knock me out. What's the first... Then you strut off. What's the first thing you do? After you knock me out, you jump in my M6. What's the first... Where are you going?
Oh,
You're taking my cell phone. You're doing a couple things, aren't you?
I am. Oh, no. I'm no longer Brian. I'm going to be appalling. I'll tell you this much. I'm coming away from it with a disease.
couple chicks pregnant.
Sure am. A lot of girls pregnant. Probably all kinds of things going on downstairs that I got to take antibiotics. And guess what? When I go back to Brian, your problem, bro. Sorry about all the illegitimate kids I left behind.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
I'm hitting on Instagram. I'm using Big Brown's beauty.
All right, this is gonna be the last one.
Holy
this
shit.
is a good one to end on since you two are in a real weird mood today. Fight Fan 1990 asks, "I'm working with a small piece. Is there any hope for me?"
Ooh. This is a loaded question. We got some time, too. Go ahead, Brian.
I would say learn how to use your mouth, and I would say find a girl who's got a very shallow vagina.
That's it, huh?
Thing, yeah.
Listen, man, the only thing you can do, you're not sending any JPEGs. Don't do that. Don't ruin yourself from the get-go.
Make a lot of money.
Well, even if you're not successful, you're gonna have to have a little bit of swagger. You're going to have to have a little bit of swagger about you. Most guys with small penises don't have swagger. You're going to have a little bit of swagger. You sure as hell better have some style. So you better have all your bases covered. Yeah. You better dress well. You better smell good. Yeah. Hopefully you drive a decent car. If it's not decent, at least keep it clean all the time. You better have a clean place. And you're going to have to go on a few dates. There's no booty calls with small dick. There's no booty calls. No. If there is, they're not coming back. So you're going to have to wine and dine this chick, 4 or 5 dates, really get to know each other. So your small dick is kind of, listen, great personality, super small dick, horrible in bed.
Listen. Listen,
that's the blueprint for small dicks.
This is
Are you
actually
kidding
the
me?
truth. This is also the truth.
That's the truth.
There are
there.
some girls that don't care that much, and that's a fact.
Bullshit.
No.
Hopefully you have some humor. Watch Bryan Callen specials. Pick up a little bit of material so you're kind of funny. Because then the small dick is just kind of wayside.
Yeah.
Let your personality show.
Women
smell
put up
good,
with a lot of
dress
stuff.
good.
Women put up with big bellies and hair in the ear.
It's personality. That's why you see a hot chick with an ugly dude.
Get them laughing.
Personality.
Get them laughing.
Get them laughing.
Get 'em
For
laughing.
sure don't have shit breath. I mean, there's so many things to cover. We don't have time
Brush
on
and
the podcast.
scrape your tongue. Brush and scrape your tongue. All right, ladies
Get a
and gentlemen,
haircut.
I think we're good.
This is the fighter and the kid to a whole new level.
Wow, that was
to a whole new
Yeah,
level.
that was pretty crazy.
Tweet to EA Sports. Let them know you want Big Brown in the game. Let's blow this thing out of the water so it happens. If it does happen, I will buy 30 copies of the game and give them to Fighter and the Kid Army. I'll tweet them out to you guys and give you 30 copies of the game if they do end up putting me in the game. We will be at the Fan Expo. I will be there signing for the UFC. I think on Saturday. I will be there Friday night. I have an appearance Saturday night. I'll tweet out all this stuff, by the way. Fighter and the Kid, thefighterandthekidshop.com, where you can get the shirts. We'll have them at the expo. We will be doing a live Fighter and the Kid Sunday. Come show your support. We need the Fighter and the Kid Army at this thing to show the UFC how successful we can be and rock this house. Brian, for sure don't show up in a wrinkly shirt.
I will not. I'll be there. I can't wait. We're going to have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk to you later.
USA! USA! Fighter and the Kid, we're out!